Hey guys, how are you today? I'm probably wondering like what the heck Belize said. I ain't went nowhere. I just been busy. So I ain't went nowhere. I am here rocking and rolling with you guys. I love you guys. I hope all is well with you. Today is Wednesday, the 13th of February. I'm super excited. As y'all know, the Overcoming Gathering Conference is literally next week, starting on Friday. Friday, you have your one-on-one session with me, which is or in person or on video chat, because I know everybody cannot make it here because there's some people are coming from Savannah and many places kind of far away from Atlanta. So you can have a video chat as well, or you can just do the educational Saturday on Saturday, which is from 10 to 1. As y'all know, this is sponsored by my amazing church, the Life Coach. They're the ones who are sponsoring Atlanta. Really excited. If you want to come out to our service on Sunday at 12 o'clock, we would love to have you. So today is really interesting, which y'all see me kind of like messing with stuff, but today is really interesting because I want to talk about is like, what now? Like, what do I do now? What's next? I have many clients and even myself that I have these thoughts where it's like, okay, I accepted herpes, now what? Or I don't feel like I ever accept herpes, so now what? Will my life just be this? Is my life all this? Or if when I accept it, I still feel like nothing is changing. I still feel like I'm still having the same struggles. I still feel like nothing is changing for me. And I really want to be so transparent with you guys, which y'all know that's what I'm all about, is that this point of like what next is going to require you to look at yourself and ask, what do you want next? Like, what do you want to happen next? A lot of us feel like things are out of our control. We feel like things that we cannot control are controlling us and things like that. So I really want you to kind of think about, as I talk to you guys about, what do you want to happen next? You can't just expect life to kind of just like poof and be great and happen for you easily. Nothing comes easy to nobody. People with money, people without money, people who got opportunities, people who do not have opportunities. I will tell you, I'm in a predicament where opportunities are coming at me every day. And it's hard because at the end of the day, I still got to make the best decisions on what opportunities are best for me, best for my brand, best for my health, best for my mental state, because every opportunity comes with its own trouble. Everything comes with its own issues and ups and downs. Nothing comes without trouble. Nothing comes without happiness. Everything comes with both on the spectrum. And I think sometimes we truly do believe, like, when I get to the side of the acceptance of herpes, that everything's going to get great. I'm sorry. It really don't. Like, you just get to a point where you're over the hurdle where you're still blaming yourself when you get to acceptance. When you get to acceptance piece of herpes, you're out of the blame game. You're out of the pointing your fingers at everybody. You accepted your story. You're at this place where, like, I accept it. You get on this other side now. What's next? What next is living your life. And now, for so long, you haven't been living your life that you're stagnant. That you feel like, okay, I have given up so much for so long. I really don't know how to live no more. I really don't know how to communicate. I really don't know how to get back out here and date. It's like you lost everything in the lack of acceptance. And I see this happens all the time. It happened with me as well, where you just like, okay, I don't think this is gonna happen, and then you finally kind of get up the courage to finally just say, I'm going to accept it. And then you get on this side and like, what the heck? Like, this is not what I expected. And I feel like this is where a lot of us are at this place of like, what's next? Because you expected something to happen and did not happen the way you thought it was going to happen. Because it won't. Like, what you want is up to you. Like, what you want to see is up to you. How you want to live your life is up to you. Know as many things that's going to come in between you and what you want. Many times you have the ability to knock that sucker down. You got the ability to climb over it. You got the ability to go around it. It's many things in your life that's not going to change. Some people in your life will not change. Your gifter, quote unquote, I don't like using that, but the person who gave you the virus probably not ever tell you sorry. They may not ever own up to the fact they have it. They may not ever go get tested. They may not ever do any of those things. So are you going to wait on them to do something they never going to do? No, you have no choice. You need to climb over them, around them, or quickly kick them out your way and say, move so I can go see what's behind you. A lot of us, I'm going to use me too, because I still have my own struggles with this as well. Even though I'm at a place of acceptance, even though that I'm an activist and things like that, I still would deal with things on another level, but I still deal with the thoughts of herpes as well. So A lot of us just let stuff stand in front of us too long. Like, it's stand in front of you so long that you lose hope. It's stand in front of you so long that you don't believe it's possible that it'll ever move. You let it stand in front of you so long that you don't even know what to do about it. And I tell you guys, like, you have to move around it, kick it down, do something. Don't just stand and let it stand in front of you and then expect that it's going to change for you so you can get what you want. It's not. Like, it's many things in your life that's just not going to change. So are you going to change with that because it won't change? Or are you going to change something about what you're thinking, what you're feeling, and how you're acting so that won't continue to affect you? Like, truthfully. And I'm talking to myself right now because at the end of the day, I am dealing with myself in so many levels, especially dealing with the fact that this is what I do for a living. And I deal with it every day where I know, okay, Belize, you know you have to get sleep. And please don't tell me because I already know that. But at the end of the day, you know you have to get sleep. You know you got to tend to your kids. You know you got to tend to your bills. You know you got to do all these things. But it's like I'm doing this all day long. I'm going back and forth, back and forth. Many days I stand still. Some stuff stand in front of me. And literally, and I'm closing my eyes because I kind of need y'all to see what I'm talking about. Like, some days stuff stand in my face and I'm like, okay, what am I going to do with you? Like, are you going to go? I'm going to go. Who going to go? And some of that stuff won't go because it's something I created. Like, thoughts that I created, feelings I created, actions I created, and now I'm living them out. And now I'm like, okay, now you are hindering me from moving forward. So what are you going to do? Since I don't think you're going to try to budge, then, and this, I'm talking about thoughts, because sometimes it's our thoughts we're struggling with. It's a thought you created. That thought ain't going away. What you can do is like cover that thought up with a new thought or create a new thought. But a lot of us get stuck on that old thought and you wonder why it's not changing. Well, it's not going to change because you created that thought, number one. I'm sorry, y'all. You created that thought, so why do you think it's going to go anywhere? The only thing you have to do now is say, you know what, that thought, I cancel you out, and I'm about to go get a new one, and I'm going to focus on that new thought, so this one will not hinder me where I am today. So I really want us to get to a point to realize, like, what now? What now is up to you. Like, what's going to happen is up to you. And I really want us to stop thinking that life is easy. I really want us to stop thinking when you get to one side that it's going to be better than the other side. Yes, it's going to be a little bit better because you're not feeling hopeless. But every area of your life, it still will have troubles. And I want us to understand that troubles build character. Troubles build your strength. It make you realize what you're lacking or what you thought you were lacking, but you really have. And now you had to activate it. But troubles also just build you up. Like, when life is good, you just on butterflies. You just flying. Your little ego, you just soaring. You ain't think about nothing. And then you get knocked out the wind. And then you realize, oh, crap. I wasn't as good as a flyer as I thought. How did I get easily swept up in the air and it dropped me to the ground? It's because you still need to learn something. You still need to grow. And we got to understand that growth is required every day. If you're not growing, you're slowly dying. Like, at the end of the day, you have to constantly be growing. And a lot of us are standing still. Standing still will kill you. Like, literally, you cannot stand in the same space expecting anything to change. It's not. And a lot of us don't see how we are the biggest hindrance to ourselves. We're the biggest hindrance to our growth. We're the biggest hindrance to our happiness. We're the biggest hindrance to our goals being met. We are it. And you wonder, like, well, I want such and such to do this. And no, stop worrying about everybody else doing something. But what are you doing? And I have had clients, I ask them, so what are you doing? Well, and they'll talk about something else. I didn't ask you that. I asked you what you doing. And I learned that they're not doing anything and they're expecting a whole lot to happen. It's nothing happening because they have not made a decision to put some action behind it. So while we talk here, I kind of want to assist y'all in learning how to move forward. And I'm talking to myself because I'm a life coach. Yes, I do this all day, but we get stuck too. We have moments that it's just like, ugh, I need to move forward, type thing. And I'm going to tell y'all what I do. And what I also tell my clients to do all the time, and stuff that I have learned over years to finally get out of a rut and move forward with things we want to do. So the first thing you got to do is the fact that accept that you want to move forward. Accept the fact that you are hindering yourself, number one, or something is hindering you from moving. You need to identify what's going on. You need to identify what it is, why is it keeping you here, your emotions behind it, your thoughts behind it. You know, why are you still at this point? You need to really do this. And this is what a lot of people are lacking, and this is why they stay stuck, because they really don't know why they're there, and they don't really understand why they're staying there. So, or you don't know that somebody said something to you and it triggered you and made you feel like, you know, I'm not worthy enough to move. I'm not worthy enough to take control of my life. So it's really important that you sit down or stand up or drive or whatever you do when you get to a place where you can really think clearly. You need to do that and give yourself time to kind of like freely think about what's going on, that situation, okay? And whatever, and I'll just say herpes for example, but to really think about that situation deeply, not just surface level. Stop looking at surface of, oh my God, he gave it to me. No, look at, how did you meet him? Why did you meet him? Why did you accept him? You know, why did you accept her? You know, what happened in your past to make you feel like you made bad decisions? Or why do you feel like you even dealt with this type of person before? Or why did you believe the stuff that they told you when in the pit of your stomach you believe they were lying? Like all of this stuff, you kind of like need to figure out everything, or kind of like get an idea why all this even happened, okay? Now for my individual who say, well, I don't even know how I got to herpes. Yeah, you kind of do. You know, as much as you don't want to think you did, you can't identify who gave it to you, but you can look over your life and look at all your behaviors. You can look at all the kind of dudes you dealt with or girls you dealt with and kind of say, you know what, I should have messed with that one. I should not mess with this one. Or, you know, at the end of the day, I know some things I just didn't feel comfortable with and I did it. Or, you know, at the end of the day, they took advantage of me, and, you know, it still hurt to this day that they took advantage of me. So it's just very important for us to get to a point where you kind of sit down long enough so you can think. A lot of us are moving around so goddamn much that you don't even have a moment to think. I can ask people their thoughts and they say, I don't know. How you don't know what you're thinking about? You don't know what you're thinking about because you're not taking the time to think about what you're thinking about. And honestly, when you don't think about what you're thinking about, a lot of thoughts are coming to your mind, and a lot of them are negative. A lot of, I mean, I'm going to be honest, like, it ain't like we have positive thoughts all day long. It sounds great, but you have more negative thoughts than you have positive thoughts. Positive thoughts require work. It requires you to put them there. It requires you to make an effort to make sure they are at the forefront. They just don't come. Like, I wish happy thoughts just come, but I'm going to be honest, happy thoughts just don't come. Like, you got to be very intentional to be happy. Like, you really have to be super intentional. It's so easy to be miserable. I'm going to be honest with you. It's so easy to be miserable. It's so easy to be unhappy. It's so easy not to do not a goddamn thing. It's so easy to lay in the bed and sleep all day. It's so easy not to make that call. It's so easy not to apologize. It's so easy not to want to deal with nothing in life. It's easy to be lazy. It's easy, but it's very, very difficult to put effort behind anything you want, because it's going to have, you're going to have to deal with affliction. You're going to have to deal with pain. You're going to have to deal with failure. You're going to have to deal with rejection. And let's be honest, half of y'all don't want to do it. Me too. We don't want to deal with the rejection. We don't want to deal with the problems. We don't want to deal with the communication that we have to put in. We don't have to deal with the honesty and the transparency that we have to give ourselves or the other person. So it's very important to realize that it's easy to do what you're doing. It's easy. It don't require no work. It don't require anything. It's just easy to do. And when it's time to do the real work of wanting to be happy or getting what you want out of life, then you're like, it's so hard. You're goddamn skippy because what you've been doing is nothing for so long. Like, it's easy to be sad. Like, it's easy to sit in a funk. It's so easy. It doesn't really require anything from you. It don't require anything from you. But when it's time for you to push and make sure you stay in a happy place, it's going to require you, because you're going to have to fight against those negative thoughts that you've been hearing time after time after time after time. Yes, Miss Gloria?
Sorry. I have it on speaker, but I still can't hear dance. I must look if there's anything I turn down, because this is where I turn it up. See? It values up.
I don't know what it is. Hang up and call her back.
Diane, we don't know what it is either.
No, I don't know what's wrong with it. It's on volume. I don't know.
You can't hear me?
Hello. So, guys, you have to get to a place to understand that it's easy. And we used to always hear that saying of what's the saying? Basically, it's just pretty much easy to do nothing. And when it's whatever's easy, whatever's hard is not easy. It's a little bit deeper than that, but I kind of blanked and I can't remember exactly what it says. But at the end of the day, you know, whatever's worth something requires a lot. a lot of effort, a lot of time, a lot of emotions, and a lot of things. Is we put more emotions into the negative piece of our lives, and we do not put that same emotion into the positive. Because at the end of the day, you think being positive or being happy is going to come with nothing. And I'm going to come and bust your bubble so hard and say no, that it does not exist. What you want in life is going to require you more work than you ever had to do than being sad and being miserable and not having what you want in life. You thought that was bad. You thought that was hard. No, it was not. It was very easy to do and maintain. It's easy to maintain being stuck. It's very easy to maintain staying somewhere when you're not putting no effort into trying to do anything else. And for my individual who's like, well, Belize, that's not me. I'm doing everything I think I can do. Really? Okay, so that's my whole thing. If you feel like you're doing everything you can do, then keep doing it. And keep doing it. And keep doing it. And keep doing it. Don't expect you to do it once or twice and voila, poof, life is going to get good. I'm sorry. That don't exist either. Like, I really want to kill this thought that life is easy. And that it's not going to come with troubles and trials. I don't know who told y'all this lie. But it's a lie from the pit of hell. And a lot of y'all being rocked and beat up right now because you think that everybody else's life is better than yours. I'm sorry. Nobody's life is better than yours. The only difference is they choose to fight to be happy every day. Even when people die. Even when they don't have no money. Even when stuff gets taken from them. Even when they get pushed and punched and tore up. They still keep pushing because they say at the end of the day, my thoughts and my actions going to determine where I'm going to go today. And my whole thing is my life is not easy either. I have moments. I have days that I just want to crack. Okay? And I'm having a day like that today. I'm like, I want to crack. But what did I do? I picked up my affirmation cards and I started reading the word of God. Literally, I just started reading the word of God. I said, I got to get filled today. Because today I'm feeling kind of weary. Today I'm feeling kind of aggravated. Today I'm feeling like I don't want to do anything. Today I feel like I just got too much going on and it's getting very difficult and I just want to quit. I have days that I just don't want to do anything. I am tired. I'm having an outbreak. I'm just like, I just want to sleep. But I say, freak that. Get your behind up, read your affirmation cards, and get up and do this video. Get up and finish this website. Get up and do some posts. Get your behind up because tomorrow you're going to be mad at yourself that you did not do anything and you're not closer to the goal that you need to happen. And this is the me talking to myself. Y'all just seen the me who just want to quit at times. But the me right now is saying, Belize, shut the hell up and get up. Like, shut up, get up. You don't have time for the bull crap. You don't have time. People are depending on you. People are waiting on you to do something. Somebody waiting on this video. Somebody waiting on that website. Somebody waiting for you to get your crap together that life can be saved. Like literally, I have to tell myself, somebody is depending on me to speak. Somebody depending on me to post. Somebody depending on me to think. Somebody depending on me to be happy. Somebody's depending on me. And then most people like, well, you don't put that much pressure worrying about other people. Well, my calling is about other people. It's not about me. And then you got to understand that too. What you do in your life is not about you. And when you get over yourself long enough to realize that your kids need you, that your mother needs you, that your job needs you, I don't care how they treat you, but they need you to come to work. Then you're going to understand that you got to get out of your funk for the sake of others. So people are waiting on you to say one word. It's many things that you don't realize is happening that's happening. It's people are waiting on you to give them that encouragement that you give to them every morning. When you go to work and you're smiling and you're happy, even though you feel like crap, you go in there with a happy smile. Or you encourage a young lady who's struggling. Or you encourage a man like, bro, you got this. You're doing a real good job. I know this job is hard. I know we work a lot of hours, but you making it happen. Some people don't make it, but brother, you making it. You just don't know what you're going to say to somebody that's going to encourage them and keep them from jumping off a ledge. It's many people every day who are like literally inches away from jumping off a cliff. They're inches from drinking a whole thing of alcohol and trying to knock themselves. They're 2 inches from hanging themselves off a belt loop in the closet. They're 2 inches from literally running their car into a building, setting themselves on fire, trying to literally overdose on something. I'm telling y'all, depression don't look what you think it look like. It's people who you think you look up to who are depressed. People who are having anxiety attacks, having panic attacks, sitting in your face and they're like shaking or their hands are sweating. They're trying to stay calm in front of your face because they don't want you to see that they don't feel comfortable or they're literally losing their bubbles right in front of you. I just really want us to understand you got to keep pushing. Not for just you, for other people around you. And I think sometimes when you start thinking about other people more than you think about yourself, you're willing to push harder. Some of us are willing to push harder for everybody else and never push hard for ourselves. And I'm not telling you just to focus on other people, no. But if that's going to be a little encouragement to make you get your crap together, then use it for your benefit. I mean, completely. Use it for your benefit. Truthfully, we're not here for ourselves. We're here for something way bigger. We're here to make a huge impact in the people that come in contact with us every day. And if we're not in a good space, these people can truly lose their bubbles waiting on you to encourage them to do something, or even just be that light from them, or thinking that, oh my God, if she can do it, I can do it. If he can do it, I can do it, type thing. So no, nobody, I don't want you to think like, well, I don't want everybody thinking that my life is perfect. It's not, and theirs not either. And you could be transparent and say my life is not perfect, but I'm choosing to encourage you. I'm choosing to give you what I know you probably need to hear, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with, sacrificing a little bit of myself for the benefit of you. And that's what I have to do every day, and say, today I'm sacrificing a little bit of me or a whole lot of me for the sake of you guys. And it's way worth it, because when I don't feel like doing something, I know somebody is looking at me or waiting on me to do something. And it forces me to get out of my stupid funk, or me being lazy, or me procrastinating, to do the benefit of all. You guys are very important to me, like super, super important to me. And I don't know if you know it or you don't understand it, but y'all are super important to me. And I try my best to try to keep myself in line for the sake of you guys, because at the end of the day, if I was not here, I don't know who will come behind me. And I know God has got a way of bringing somebody else up, but I'm just so grateful that I push every day. And some days I don't, but most of the times I try to push every day to do the benefit of you. And I want you to also get to a point where you really understand that you matter, that you are here for a reason, that you just weren't born just to be born. It's way deeper than that, but you are stuck. And for you to get unstuck, you're going to have to be real, honest, and transparent with yourself. And a lot of us hate to tell ourselves the truth. We don't even like the truth. The truth hurts. I don't know who told you the truth feel good, but the truth will set you free. But it's going to cause you a lot of correction in the process. And a lot of us don't want to be corrected. A lot of us don't want to hear that we make bad decisions. A lot of us don't want to hear that, you could have prevented that. Nobody want to hear that. But at the end of the day, that is correcting you to realize, okay, I made a mistake. Not because I wanted to. It's just I thought that was the best thing. A lot of us think we're making really good decisions until we get a consequence or we get the outcome. You're like, God darn it, that was not good. But you wasn't aware of all the elements of the decision you was making. You only made it based off one element out of 5. And if you don't know about the other 4, then you did based off what you knew. And we got to understand a lot that we do is based off our thought process and what we know or what we learned over the years. And a lot of us are getting caught up with bad things because we just don't know any better. And I know that sucks, but as I come here, I want to encourage you to know that you have the ability to learn. You have the ability to read. If you're not even the best reader, guys, it's okay. Don't even knock yourself. Listen to it. We got enough videos on YouTube to listen to so many books and all this other stuff, all these videos. So don't let that encourage you either. If you feel like, well, I need to get more education. If you feel like that's great, get more education. If you need to get your high school diploma, I'm talking to somebody, go get that diploma. You can get it for free. Stop being scared. Get out there and get it. Get with some people who end up getting the high school diploma and getting support. Y'all just don't understand. It's so much help and support out here, but it's so easy to do nothing. So now you don't realize how much help you will have to get what you want. Like, it is mind-boggling how much you can get if you just get out there and try to get it. Like, all the knowledge and wealth that we have on YouTube is unreal. It's unreal. And I get on myself about this. It's unreal. I shouldn't struggle to do anything because there's so much free stuff out here. You ain't got to pay for everything you need. You just don't. But sometimes you do need to pay just for the extra assistance that you may need. I'm sorry. But the extra one-on-one assistance you may need. And there's nothing wrong with that. Pay for the investment in yourself. You're worth it. And you need to stop telling yourself you're not. You are very much worth your life going forward. And if you continue to think that your life is not worth it, then how do you think anybody else is going to encourage you to do anything? I'm sorry. That's not going to change. You're going to have to decide what is important to you. And no, I'm not telling you that, what other people say don't make an impact, because it do. But you make more of an impact on yourself than anybody. And I think we need to understand that we really make a big difference in our lives. What you say, what you feel affect you. Not everybody else all the time, but you. You not moving is because of you. You being where you are is because you at this moment. And it's because you're not letting stuff go. You're not letting it go. You're not seeking out how to move forward. You're just sitting and hoping. And then you're doing some work, but you don't realize that you don't have to do it over and over and over and over every day until you get to your ultimate. And even when you get to that ultimate, you still got to work to stay where you want to be. I know. I'm going through that now. I prayed like, oh, I'm gonna stay at home and I'm gonna work for my business, and I thought it was gonna be this grand thing, and it's so much work, guys. It's so much work. It is so like, ugh, like it's unreal how much work it is. Like I thought this was gonna be fun. It's gonna be great because I can do whatever I want, guys. I work more now than I did with a 9 to 5. I work so much more than I have ever worked. Like, I get so tired. I be so sleepy. As y'all can hear my voice, I've been sounding like this since the beginning of January. I don't know what it is. But at the end of the day, I know it's worth it. It's way worth it. It's going to make sense. Just the excitement to know that some people are getting, able to free themselves from, feeling like herpes is going to control their life is way worth me sacrificing sleep and sacrificing, my voice at this given moment and just sacrificing it because at the end of the day, somebody else is able to get out of what they thought they couldn't get out of. So I want you to also realize that you are worth the sacrifices to get out of whatever you're in. Okay? So I hope this helped y'all in so many ways. I love you guys. Y'all know where to find me. Don't be scared to reach out in any shape or form. I'm here for you, and we'll be talking soon. Bye-bye.